life with Ty, and you don't wanna miss. Talking life and love and relationships, an incredible vibe, only giving the facts. Self-development talk with no holding back. Come and take a ride, it's so official. It's life with Ty, you don't wanna miss it. Come and take a ride, so official. It's life with Ty, and you don't wanna miss it. Life with Ty.
Hopefully the camera is clear because I've wiped out the camera multiple times. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Ty podcast. I am your host, Tiana. How y'all doing? That's a serious question. I want to know. Tell me down below in the description. Let me know how y'all doing out here. And yeah, we're going to get right into it. I don't feel like it today, to be completely honest. I haven't been feeling like it for the last 2 weeks now. Like, I'm in one of those moods where I just don't want to, I'm in one of those moods where I just don't want to talk to anybody. I just don't want to be bothered unless I actively allow you into my space. Yeah, I just don't feel like it. It's just so much that's going on. Like, so much that is going on, not only in my personal life, but just in the world in general. I just didn't feel like showing up. Because I'm like, geez, it has to get better. When is it going to get better? Like, it's going to get better, right? Like, this isn't life. This isn't life, but it is. There's just so much going on. Got the wars going on. You have the deforestation going on. We have the crimes that's going on in our communities. Everything is high. Everything is high. You're getting paid the same amount you was getting paid back in 2019, 2018, but we're living as if we're living in 2030 already. It's just not making sense to me. People can barely pay for their food. People putting food on layaway. Since when we had to put food on layaway? Since when we had buy now? Since when did we have, pay half now and pay? Since, God damn it, what's the name of them things? Like, since when did people have to put their food on the pay half now and pay the rest later? What is those cards called? It's those little accounts, right? Those. I feel like there's no reason in hell we should be going through this. There's like so many solutions, but I'm just trying to figure out, why are we still sticking to the same things that we was doing in the past when we see that they're not working for us now? As a community, as everything. It don't make sense to me. Ain't no reason why anybody should be paying $4 for a bunch of bananas. So just we're gonna talk about this. I need you to come back on the screen. I'm just sick. I'm sick of how the economy, how the world itself is going. And I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck is leading us. Seriously, who is the leading? Like, I'm really trying to figure out who's leading us, because it just not making sense to me at all. We have crimes going on in the school, and we don't have enough programs to pour back into our youth. We take away things that the youth like to do, replace it with coffee shops, nail salons, burger joints, shit we don't need. Our youth aren't being poured into the way that they should from our government. We have a lot of nonprofit organizations that work with kids and that is really trying to pour into their education. But when it comes to like really having our government, the ones who we selected and the ones who were selected for us, even though we chose somebody else, that's neither here nor there. We have these people in positions of power, and I feel like they're not doing their jobs correctly. Just like how we can get fired from jobs. Excuse me. My balance. Okay. For example, when Trump went up on a tariff, what really blew my mind was the prices of cars first, then the prices of our food. And just realizing that a major portion of the economy are really struggling right now. They're struggling to make ends meet. These are jobs that would normally take care of all of our bills and then leave us with money to save and go on vacation, do little things that you want to do. These are jobs that, would normally cover all of these things. And now they can barely make our ends meet as far as covering all of our bills. You have the inflation, you have people just being idiots and saying mean and hurtful things about people on the internet instead of focusing on the solutions and things that we should be, focusing on. Like if you know that the tariffs have went up and the food prices went up, gas is going up, the price just to live and breathe on this earth is going up, right? Why not incorporate more agriculture classes in the classrooms to pour back into our students? Not only that, but to also offer these jobs positions to people who are out here and they don't have any other types of skills. So what I'm trying to say is why not teach them the skill of agriculture? I've always been saying this for years. Teach people the skills of agriculture, the skills of wood shop and building, mechanics, teach them, life lessons and how they can actually survive in this world and how to pivot when things are getting difficult. That is what our children should be taught, also being loved on and nurtured and protected away from people who are going to do them harm in any way, shape, or form. But instead, we have let them abandoned. And I'm not even going to say is, and I'm not, and when I say we, I'm saying like as in a country. I understand that, yes, everyone here are not natives. Nobody here is natives besides the Native Americans. I do understand that. However, what I am saying, we already know about our past. We already know about history. There's nothing, what is this? There's nothing that we can do about the past in history besides learn from our past in history. With us learning from our past and history, we can actually pour that into our youth. We can take the appropriate steps to make the changes that will stop our world from going the way that it's going. We can leave our kids with such a brighter future than what we're giving them right now. Having shoving devices and things like that in church. I don't know. I really want to talk on kids. Like, all right, y'all. I'm just gonna hold it because I tried to leave it up on the little stand and it's not working. I really do want to just get this podcast out. I really don't have much to say. I just been quiet, but there's a lot that I want to say, especially when it comes to just our youth and me being a mother and being separated from my kids and knowing how that feels for me. I'm only imagining even more. What can I do to give them a better future? What can I do right now? What sacrifices I can make right now to give them a better future? And I'm not talking about buying them clothes and buying them snacks and stuff whenever they want it, but like real deal mentally, what can I do within myself? The work that I can do within myself to leave that to my kids and the generation and the rest of my descendants. My descendants is what matters most to me. So that means me learning about composting and agriculture. That's me learning how to calm myself down and how to, self-soothe and heal myself. Why? Because these are techniques that a lot of us don't know how to do as adults. When I say self-soothe, there's going to be a lot of adversity that our kids are going to face some tough shit. So why not set them up to deal with these things and handle. My mouth getting dry. Hold on. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode, Life with Ty podcast. I am your host, Tayana. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, welcome to the family. I know you guys are probably like, where have you been? How do you post a video and then you just go ghost for like a week and a half, 2 weeks at that? Y'all, I have been getting ready for this play. So apologies for not posting videos every week like I was. Yeah, I just been working a lot. I've been working. I've been going over my lines and trying to get ready for the play. I've been just trying to catch up with some sleep. Just that's been my life, honestly. There's some other great things that is working out for me. I just don't want to tell anybody anything. I've been just in my moods. Have you ever just get in those moods where you don't want to talk to anybody? You don't want nobody coming over. You just want to be left alone. You don't want people talking to you. You be at work, somebody be talking, but somebody touching me. I don't like it. They be making me mad. Cause I'm like with me, I give hugs when I want to give a hug. Outside of that, don't touch me. Don't touch me. And I just don't want nobody. I just don't want nobody. I just want to be left alone. I didn't want to do the podcast. I didn't want to post a video on YouTube. And I had to sit with myself and ask myself, like, hey, what's going on? Are you okay? What's going on? I know the season changing. Everything's fine. Do you need to take a break? Do you need rest? Like, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and just ask myself, like, what's up? 'Cause you can't say you want something and just go ghost. So this is me, like, showing up. I really didn't want to, but I had to check in with myself and see, like, what exactly was going on. You know, it's not that I don't want to do this. It's just I have to keep going even when I feel like I just want to go hide. And I have those moments a lot. Do you guys ever experience moments where you just want to hide? You just want to be left alone. People's like, are you sure you're not depressed? Not depressed, okay? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Like, I miss my boys. I know I've been crying a lot because I miss my boys. But yeah, it's just, I miss my kids a lot. And I'm like dealing with all of these emotions. And I'm like, okay, we're going to get up. We're going to make today better. You know, today's going to be a good day. I'm just hyping myself up. And there's times where it's really heavy and I can't sleep. There's times when I wake up and I'm like I'm worked up. And I used to get into prayer. I turn to prayer in those moments where it's really heavy for me to deal with. We're having life talks today, okay? No relationships, just relationships as far as family, but we talking about real life, real shit. Talking real life, real problems, something I'm currently going through. Man. So yeah, it get hard. It gets hard at times, and I can't lie about this. I can't hide it. I walk around with a smile on my face a lot, and I speak a lot of life into everyone else. And I'm just like, damn, shorty, I ain't pray for this. I ain't asked for this, but it's giving me more character. You know, giving me more of that drive to just fuck everything else. My mood right now is isolation. I want to be left alone. I don't want to talk to nobody. If I do talk to you, it's because I feel like it's important. If I don't talk to you, I just don't want to. Not being a bitch about it, but I will only communicate when it's needed. So if I'm sitting in silence around you, don't take offense to it. Please don't. I'm over here just laughing and smiling and trying my hardest to work through some stuff. Oh man, this shit sucks. My emotions have been running high, low, high, and low. I've been better. Like, not gonna lie. I've been in oh crap. I forgot about the microphone. Like, I've been through worse situations and more challenging times than this. But right now, emotionally as much as I felt like, oh, everything's fine, everything is fine. I'm over certain things. I'm fine. I'm good. And I'm just like, I'm not okay. For one, like, I'm not okay at all right now. Who will be okay? It's like, I'm not okay, but I'm okay. Am I okay with how everything is going right now? No. But do I have high spirits, a positive mindset, and do I feel like I'm going to get through this? And I know for a fact I'm going to get through it? Yes. But life is lifing. And no matter like how much I want to hide, I'm telling myself like show up, just show up, just show up. I'm pretty sure there's someone else who's going through something similar to what I'm going through right now. And I'm like, I've been so hard on myself too. I'm like, I don't want to go on my podcast crying and stuff. I don't want to be a crybaby. I cried enough on my podcast. I'm just like, yeah. But I also took a week off for my podcast because I was crying so much. It's because I had a lot of stuff going on. Do you want the podcast or do you not? I do. But I also need breaks at times. Ugh, my butt hurts on this thing. But yeah, but that is just like, that's where I'm at right now. I'm good, but man, emotionally, I'm like, yeah, I'm good, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I got this. I'm fine, just cry it out, wipe the tears away, and let's go focus. I can't, like, that's one thing I can say. I'm very grateful for certain people that has been in my life, because no matter how much of a butthole they may have been, they gave me some really great advice, which is, emotions will hold you back. There's times where I don't want to work on my business, but guess what? If I don't work on my business, it won't grow. So because that in my head, every time when I get in these moods like this where I'm crying, my emotions are all over the place, I'm dealing with a lot, I'm just like, okay, well, what are we gonna do about it? We gotta keep going. We gotta get up. You got a podcast. You can't just abandon your podcast when shit, when your emotions are all over the place, still show up. I'm very transparent, but when it comes to moments where I feel like it's hitting close to home, like me missing my kids, I shut down and I don't let people in. It's also me being told a lot by my mother to not let people see me, crying, and don't give people things to use against me. And it's just like, what the fuck y'all gonna excuse me personally, but I just feel like, what exactly are y'all going to use against me that have not already been used? What are y'all going to pick out that I've already been stabbed so many times? I have so many things that I've been through. So there's nothing that y'all could possibly say to me that will make me feel some type of way, or use anything against me that will make me feel some type of way, because I've been through it. I've done the work. I got the t-shirt and I have the diploma. I have everything. I have my testimonies. I have the scars. I have everything that I need to keep pushing through. Right? So I should be comfortable enough to come on my podcast, on my channel, and speak to other people who are possibly going through the same thing, and not give two fucks about what anybody else got to say about me. Don't care. I really don't. So yeah, I am coming on here and I'm talking to y'all, looking the way I look, and just being honest, because I'm tired. Like, emotionally, I am tired. Like, physically, I'm good. Spiritually, I'm good. But when it comes to my emotions, baby, I'm tired. I do count my blessings. And I do, get happy, but I'm just exhausted. And I know I'm gonna feel better. I should be sleeping right now, but and I know it's gonna get better for me. I just feel like this mood that I've been in, I was telling myself, don't let this mood fuck up your money. Like, that's all I keep telling myself. Do not allow my mood to mess up my money, to mess up my joy and the work that I have done. Like the job I wanted, that fell through. That was an extra mean of income that I was able to use to, help me with getting a vehicle and everything else. Like, actually, can y'all see me? Okay. Yeah, they can see me. It's not that dark. But maybe if I put this light, it's fine. I'll turn it off. Like, I'm working my behind off, trying to save up money so I can purchase a vehicle. But I'm Ubering it everywhere. And Uber is eating away at my money. And I have bills that I have to pay. I have the boys who I need to take care of. I have my health that I need to take care of. I have a multitude of things that I have to take care of. And for some reason, I'm looking at everyone else and the same thing. However, the government is not seeing it. Or they just choosing, the government just don't give two fucks. Everything is skyrocketing. The tariffs went up. That means food, gas, other different things. Cars went up. Thankfully, some car places didn't, they didn't go up on their prices. Thank God for those. Pharmaceuticals have went up. Everything is going up except for our pay. We have people working their behinds off, trying to figure out like another source of income, like a really good source of income that I can do. Like, I've been just going back and forth on like, okay, are we going back to school to like learn another skill and pick up another job? Or are we going to go to a job that's going to like train us and things like that? Like, I'm still working, but that was an additional source of income. So I'm like, okay, I need another one, because the things that I want in life requires money. So I need money. Like, excuse me, governor, can you give us a fucking break? Can you please give us a break? Like, give us some money or something? Like, let these prices go back down. Why we being charged for healthcare? It's just so much that I have on my plate, and I'm just like, dang. So after sitting with myself, and after crying, and after just going over all the things I need to tackle, I was like, all right, what's the game plan? Because we can't sit here all day and be crying and, oh wow, this is happening, and oh, I miss the boys, and yeah, 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 I do. I am definitely going through some stuff, and I do miss my kids. However, life is life, and if I don't do what I need to do right now and get on track of it, life is going to be happening to me instead of for me. And I'd rather allow life to happen for me than to me. And when I say that, it's like, okay, so like, for example, the Wheel of Fortune card. With that card, you're in the middle and you're able to see everything that's coming at you. So you get to pick and choose what it is you're about to go through, right? Same thing with your thoughts. So I was telling myself to just think positively and to just be calm within myself because I know how I was feeling. I was doing a lot of crying, a lot of brain fog, a lot of irritability. So I was, after going through all of that, I was like, okay, let's figure out how, because I've been noticing, how it's affecting my mind, how it's affecting my body, how it's affecting my finances, mentally, everything. Just going through the emotional exhaustion. I started to notice it when my fingers and my toes were getting tingly, and it's like the pins and needle sensation. I have remitting relapse. I have relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis, and whenever I am stressed and not get enough rest or dehydrated, I notice that my toes and my fingers they get like the pins and needle sensations. I know my neurologist told me that it's also normal and it goes with the ebbs and flow. So I've been paying attention to that, and I'm like, okay, my girlies are tingling. Shorty, you got to stop stressing. You're stressing out the girlies. They don't like to be stressed, okay? They don't like to be stressed at all. So, like, knowing that my girlies don't like to be stressed because they get all tingly and everything, I had to tell myself, hey, I know it's tough right now, but you got this. You've been through way, way worse stuff. My baby's calling me. Hi, baby. How are you? You good? How was school? Sheldon, I don't like it that you can tell when I be crying. Mommy just miss you guys. That's all. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Bye. I don't like this shit.